Courage is knowing what not to fear. At the touch of love everyone becomes a poet. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Love is a serious mental disease. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future life. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. The soul which has no fixed purpose in life is lost. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Those who are too smart to engage in politics are punished by being governed by those who are dumber. Poetry is nearer to vital truth than history. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. No man should bring children into the world who is unwilling to persevere to the end in their nature and education. Astronomy compels the soul to look upward, and leads us from this world to another. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Death is not the worst that can happen to men. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. He who would understand geometry must first learn to feel its influence. The object of education is to teach us to love what is beautiful. Justice in the life and conduct of the state is possible only as first it resides in the hearts and souls of the citizens. Let parents bequeath to their children not riches, but the spirit of reverence. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. Thinking, the talking of the soul with itself. The measure of a man is the degree to which he has managed to get away from himself. There is truth in wine and children. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Wealth, I said, and poverty, the one is the parent of luxury and indolence, and the other of meanness and viciousness, and both of discontent. The gods too are fond of a joke. Love is born into every human being. It calls back the halves of our original nature together. It tries to make one out of two and heal the wound of human nature. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. Love is the joy of the good, the wonder of the wise, the amazement of the gods. Love is simply the name for the desire and pursuit of the whole. Ideas are the source of all things. The madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world but her education and her culture. Love is the power to see similarity in the dissimilar. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Love is born into an earthly form to bring us to the divine. The unexamined life is not worth living.